shoots it along the boards. And it's cleared into neutral ice, where now it's picked up by Murray here. Oh boy, off the skate. Otherwise the Blue Devils may have had a 3-on-1 chance. Flatley try to flip it in. Pass now is behind Pellin. It goes into the Blue Devil end of the rink. In behind, up along the boards. Blue Devils trying to get it out, but it will be kept in by Tristan Johnson. And now finally, Vanette gets it into neutral ice. Bialke after, tapped away by Marvin. Center ice off the skate of Pellin and the Blue Devil end. And Virginia just will clear it out, and Bialke will dump it in. 14:15 to go in our opening period. No score in our hockey game. This is Marvin off the... And a pleasant good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Brie Coupole Arena, the Miners Memorial Building in Virginia for tonight's Section 7A Iron Range Conference matchup featuring the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears and the Virginia Blue Devils. Hello again, everyone, along with the entire Mesabi Community Television production and technical crew. I'm Bob Cohn. Glad to have you viewing tonight's telecast on Mediacom Public Access Channel 5 and our live stream tonight on MesabiCommunityTV.com. The Golden Bears and the Blue Devils met in December 15th, a Saturday night at the Hippodrome, and Eveleth Gilbert won on that Saturday night by a score of 3-1. The junior varsity game tonight went to Virginia. They scored with 9 seconds remaining in regulation to win tonight's JV game by a score of 4-3. The Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears come in with a record of 12 wins, 6 losses, and 1 tie. Virginia 7-13-1, and we are all set for play-by-play action. The Bears in their road dark uniforms, the Blue Devils are in their home white, and we are underway on this cold, cold Saturday night in northeastern Minnesota. Puck was deflected, so they'll wave off the icing. Troutwine shoots it along the boards, try to get it to Kopp. Now Troutwine again picks up the puck to Mayer. And Kopp with the loose puck. Blue Devils keeping the Bears pinned back in their own end. This is Troutwine in behind the net. Again, the Blue Devils are going to hit right out front. Here's the goal! A quick one scored by Caleb Bialke. Picked up the loose puck. A bad play by the Bears in their defensive end. 36 seconds in, Caleb Bialke gives Virginia a 1-0 lead. Bialke, that's his 11th goal, as we'll watch on the replay. We'll watch once again on their replay. There's Bialke on the glove side, and it is 1-0 Virginia. Again, Bialke with his 11th goal of the season. Here's a shot from the point by Isaacson, just wide. Josh James now has some trouble controlling the puck. It's picked up now. Here come the Bears. This is James into the zone. Lost control of it, and now Isaacson will take it in behind his net. Here's Badette. Well, they gave 2 assists on that goal. I'll have to get the official scoring. This is Flatley with the puck along the far boards. It'll be taken away by Van Arsdale. Right to the slider to Sony. He could not pull the trigger. Now Van Arsdale puts a shot towards the net, and it was off a Blue Devil. And now Kylan trying to control it. Kylan gets it to Chesser. Now to Moreland. Here comes Cade into the zone. Avoids a check. Moreland still controls the puck. Nice move by Moreland. Now he'll dump it in deep to Chesser. Looks for someone in front. Nobody there. And now finally Ryan Scherf comes into the play. He'll dump it. Here's right out in front. Blue Devils will keep the puck in the zone. Here's Bonacato, shot right on, and Shuck with the save. So far, the Blue Devils have controlled the first 2 minutes of tonight's hockey game, and they've got a quick goal. Big crowd here, the biggest crowd of the year for a hockey game here at the Miners this year. The Golden Bears, the Blue Devils, you always can throw out the records. This is Badette controlling the puck off the boards, trying to get it to Sony. His center ice, big check. We should have an interference call, and now the whistle will blow. Interference is called. It's going to go against Blake Zadnikar. Not a good play by Blake. Right in center ice. It was as obvious as could be. And now the Golden Bears will go on the power play. Eveleth Gilbert, 24% on the power play on 75 chances. Blue Devils, 80% on the penalty kill. And they have killed off 60, almost 60 out of 80. Power play for the Bears. Right to the side, and then goal for the Bears! From the side of the net, Elliot Van Arsdale ties it up. The leading scorer for the Bears gets the goal. That's his 18th of the season. And it didn't take the Bears long, 8 seconds on the power play. And we're tied at a goal apiece. And boy, how quickly this excitement here at the Miners Memorial Building. 2 goals in the first couple of minutes. Here's a pass up. Here's Oakland coming in the zone by himself. Blue Devils put a shot. Another goal! Blake Zadnikar scores for the Blue Devils. Again, that's a replay of our first goal tonight. That was Bielke getting the first one. Zadnikar gets the second one, and it's 2-1 Virginia. And we've only played 3 minutes of tonight's game. Here is Nick Badette carrying a puck into the attacking zone, left side. Now we got a tripping penalty coming on the Bears. And the Blue Devils are going to go on the power play as Nick Badette will go to the box. Blue Devils on the power play, 13% on 68 chances, while the Bears' penalty kill is 89%. And they have been playing shorthanded 53 times this year. Not many penalties for the Bears this year. Only 53 penalties in 19 games. Here is Cotagelli, cross ice it, goes to Bonacato, back to Cotagelli, get a little closer, shot, to the side of the net. Kylan had a good chance. Now Kylan will get it back to Bonacato. Cotagelli, and it's taken away, and here come the Bears back. This is Van Arsdale. He lets go of a shot and a save by Krybeck. 13:10 to go in our opening period. 2-1 Virginia. Marlin gets it to Bonacato, back to Marlin, a shot, and it hit a defender in front. Now it's dumped into the corner, where it's grabbed by Everson, and he'll just clear it the length of the ice. Van Arsdale on the penalty kill. Comes Moreland into neutral ice, gets it to Kylan. Right side. Kylan stops along the near boards, gets it back to Cotagelli. Now to Bonacato, left side. His shot deflected right in front. And again, it's cleared. And Virginia will have to regroup with 45 seconds to go on this 5-on-4. Now applying some pressure was Bryce Kopp of the Bears. Here's Bonacato. He tried to get up to Bielke. Bielke in center ice. To Cotagelli. Here's Bailey Bonacato, left side. In behind the net. Over on the far side, it's picked up by Moreland. to Coda Jelly. Now to Kylan. Kylan walks in, a save, another shot. Goal! Moreland scores. Cade Moreland, a power play for the Blue Devils. Five minutes and 6 seconds. Moreland gets the goal for Virginia. That's number 10 on the season for Cade Moreland. Kylan and Coda Jelly, I think, will get the assists. And Virginia has a 3-1 lead on the Golden Bears. And now we are going to have a timeout called by Eveleth Gilbert. We have a break in the action. This is Blue Devil Golden Bear hockey from the Couplet Arena, and we'll take a timeout.
Providing transportation service for the young to the old, for the able-bodied and those who are not quite so able. Arrowhead Transit. It's your ride to get you where you need to go. Call 800-862-0175.
I'm in carpentry. We do a lot of woodworking. Right now we're actually building a couple houses. I like the atmosphere, like everybody around here, all the faculty, they really like to help out. My instructor, Leo Lucas, he's been in the field for at least 30 years or so. My goal with carpentry is to work for a larger company down in the cities. My name is Tyler Kemp, and this is my Masabi story.
Also on that play, there was a penalty on the Golden Bears' Cage Everson, so the Blue Devils again are going to go on this power play, and they already have a 3-1 lead on the Golden Bears. Now Van Amersdorf will control the puck in neutral ice. He'll drop it back for Will Troutwine. 11:35 to play in our opening period. Lots of excitement early in tonight's hockey game. 4 goals, and it's 3-1 Virginia. Here they come on the power play. Moreland to the middle. Moreland now goes to the left side. He'll drop it back for Bonacato. Now to Coda Jelly. Kylan in the middle. Moreland shot and hit a Golden Bear in front. Blue Devils will regroup back in their own end. Cade Moreland in neutral ice. Lost control of it. It's taken away by Josh James. It's not cleared, though. It's kept in by Kylan. Again, James will pick up the puck for the Golden Bears. James into the Blue Devil end. Taken away, and here comes Kylan back. 1-on-3, Kylan on the power play, and we've got going to the near boards. Kylan continues to control, gets knocked down, and a loose puck is picked up by Badette. Here comes Nick Badette into the Virginian. Nick Badette, Van Orsdale, back to Badette. Oh, what a save by Kylan. Oh, what a save. Another shot, another save by Krybeck. Oh, man, a couple great chances for the Bears, and the Blue Devils are just cleared back into neutral ice. Comes Van Orsdale once again, a shot, and Krybeck with another save. Blue Devils have another 15 seconds on this 5-on-4. Zadnikar into the middle for Biolki. Puck is loose, still in the slot area. Badette clears it to the near boards and rifles it out. Isaac's in his own end. Now both teams will be back skating 5 aside with 9:50 to play. Opening period. Here's Oakland coming back. Oakland shot high over the top of the net. Rings around the boards to the near side. That was Kopp getting it up to Tassoni. He could not control it. And now here come the Blue Devils back. Oakland splits the defenders. Puck is loose, and Nate Tassoni coming back. Tassoni's got Gavin Mack with him. Tassoni's shot was deflected right out in front. The puck is loose, and the Blue Devils will get it back into neutral ice. This is Bobby Lynn controlling it. Gets it into the Blue Devil end where Doherty clears it back into neutral ice off of Blue Devils. And it's Cleared out of the zone once again. Tassoni gets bumped off the play. Van Orsdale cannot control it. And the Blue Devils again get it back in neutral ice. Here comes Drake into the zone. Try to go around Bobby Lynn. That did not work. Those two collide in the corner. Now the puck over on the far side. It's picked up by Van Orsdale once again. Here comes Elliot Van Orsdale. Taken away from him. The Blue Devils will try to clear it out. Right in front of the scorer's table. Huge, huge crowd here tonight on this very cold night in northeastern Minnesota. And now we have a whistle, and we'll have a face-off all the way back into the Virginia end. We're going to look at that big save by Cam Krybeck. Here comes Nick Badette. He drops it, comes back to Badette. Oh, what a save by Krybeck. Blue Devils clear it out. Now it's picked up by Kylan. Going right side. Kylan goes in behind the net. They're chasing him. And the pass is too far, and it clears out of the zone. Cordigelli back in his own end. Long pass up to Moreland. Now to Bonacato. He gets bumped off the play. Shoots it along to the near side. Whose puck was grabbed by Jack Halliday. And it's clear. This will be icing on the Golden Bears. And we'll have a face-off all the way back in the Eveleth Gilbert zone. 3-1 Virginia, 7:59 to go in our opening period. Bialke scored 36 seconds in. Van Orsdale tied it at 2:28. Zadnikar gave the Blue Devils a lead. And then a power play by Moreland up the lead to 3-1. To be kept in by Zadnikar. Badette in behind his net takes a check. Shoots it along the boards for Gavin Mackey, but it's fired up into the rafters. Hockey scores from this afternoon. Thief River Falls beat Hibbing 1-0. CEC over Bemidji 5-0 this afternoon. Hill Murray knocked off Grand Rapids 4-1. And Duluth, Enfield, and Warroad skated to a 2-2 overtime tie. That's hockey this afternoon in northeastern Minnesota, some of our area schools. Isaacson will keep it in, rings around the boards. Now Everson comes right out in front. Zadnikar try to control it. He gets it back to the point. Here's a shot. It hit traffic in front, and it's cleared out by Gavin Mack. Here comes the Blue Devil penalty. This is Meyer coming back. A shot and a save by goaltender Krybeck. And now it's shot all the way down, and the Golden Bears now will set up for 6-on-5 until the whistle blows when the Blue Devils touch the puck. This is Bryce Kopp along the near boards, and now the Blue Devils touch it, and the Virginia penalty is called. Golden Bears on the power play, second time in the period. They've already cashed in once. Van Orsdale will take the draw. It's won by the Blue Devils' Scherf. Rings around the boards. Troutwine will keep it in. This is Cole Meyer along the near boards. Battles for the puck. Meyer the circle on the right side. Still controls it. And Krybeck will just cover up with 6:39 to play in our opening period. 140 on the man advantage. Saturday night hockey from the Coupoleti Arena in Virginia. Blue Devils will just ice the puck out of there. Bears now will regroup. Setting this power play. This is Will Troutwine. Into the Blue Devil end. Stops in the corner, gets into the slot area, saved by Krybeck. Here's a blast from the point. A hard shot was taken by Everson. Now Badette will pick up the puck. Badette tried to get it over to Everson, and it's deflected out of the zone. Blue Devils now will change up on their penalty. Here's a shot right on, and a save made by goaltender Kryvik. 55 seconds remaining on this man advantage. 5:54 to go here in our opening period. And now the Bears will change up their power play. They'll bring Gavin Mackey out to center. Mackey, James, and Kopp, the forwards. Everson and Troutwine back at the point on this power play. Bears need to get a power play goal to get back in this first period here, as they've fallen 2 goals behind Virginia, 3-1 in favor of the Blue Devils. Blue Devils will just fire at the length of the ice, and the Bears again will have to regroup. Troutwine in behind his net. Gives it to Kopp. Into the Blue Devil end. Here's Bryce Kopp going in behind the Blue Devil net. Gets it back to Everson. It's taken away by Kylan. Zach Kylan coming back for the Blue Devils on the short-handed situation. And it's cleared out of the zone, and Gavin Mackey now off a skate. Everson will get it to James. Now back to Troutwine. A couple seconds, the Blue Devils will have their 5th skater back on the ice. Both teams are now skating 5 aside. Puck is put out in neutral ice. Josh James will grab it, and he'll just rifle it into the Blue Devil end. Kryvik tried to stop it. Gavin Mackey takes a check, battles for the puck with Monacato. And loose puck now is grabbed and coming away with it. Here come the Blue Devils out of zone. This is Bialke into the attacking zone. Bialke goes right to the net. Where is the puck? It missed. Be loose in back of the net. Now here comes Brandon Lynn into the Blue Devil zone. Taken away by Coda Jelly. Here come the Blue Devils back. It's taken away by Lynn. He whiffed on it. And now the Blue Devils, Monacato will get it into center ice, and he'll put it into the Bears' end. 4:10 to go in our opening period. 3-1 Virginia over Eveleth Gilbert. This is Section 7 hockey. Lynn will clear it out. Now Blake Zadnikar off a Golden Bear. Doherty will put it into the Eveleth Gilbert end. This is Bobby Lynn, shoots it along the boards to the far side for Alex Haas. He has it taken away. Ryan Scherf into the corner. He gets taken hard into the boards on a good check by Alex Haas. Now Scherf in the corner basket. He gets knocked down again. And the puck goes right through the crease area to the near boards. And finally, it's cleared out of the zone by Brandon Lynn. Now Doherty back in the zone end with 3:20 to go here in the opening period. They'll wave off the icing. Bobby Lind grabs the puck. Here's a long pass in center ice. This will be icing, and we're going to take a break with 3:08 to go in our opening period. This is high school hockey from the Bree Cupoletti Arena in Virginia. As we come back to action, the Blue Devils get the puck in the Golden Bear zone. Here's Kylan giving it to Chesser. Chesser on his backhand, tries to tee it up in the backhand. Coda Jelly will dump it in deep. Moreland could not control it as Troutwine shoots it along the backboards. And it's cleared, but it'll go right on Kryvik, and he'll just cover up and get a face-off with 2:29 to go in our opening period. Basketball scores from last night involving these two schools. Number 6 ranked in Class A, Northwoods Grizzlies over Eveleth Gilbert, 104-51. And Virginia last night went to Aurora and beat Mesabi East 78-65. Blue Devils trying to clear it out. Wagner took a whack at it. Now it goes in deep where Coda Jelly will pick up the puck for the Blue Devils. Off the boards, Wagner tipped it and gets it into neutral ice. Now Jack Holliday back in his own end, try to control it. That would not work. Here comes Cody Stanisic into center ice. Tommy Shalodic on the ice for the Bears, battles for it. They try to get it up to Shalodic. Puck is still loose in center ice. And it's put into the attacking zone. Here is Drake's shot over the top of the net. Now Everson will clear it. And the Bears coming back. Here comes Nick Baudette into the Blue Devil end. In behind the net. Lost control of it. And the Blue Devils with 90 seconds to go in our opening period. Nate Cotagelli tried to go around Nick Baudette. That did not work. Here's Zadnikar to the side of the net. Right out front. Nobody there. Comes back to the point. Here's Flatley's shot right on. Noah Shuck with the save. 1:16 to go in our opening period. It's 3-1 Blue Devils. Again, huge crowd here tonight. Face off in the Golden Bear zone. Here's a shot from the point. Off the blocker of Shuck. And it's cleared into neutral ice, where it's picked up by Flatley, and he flips it off the glass. Picked up by Cole Meyer. He hit a Blue Devil on that shot. Now Meyer in behind the net. Under a minute to go in our opening period. And now here come the Blue Devils back. Here comes Bialke with a head of steam and gets bumped off the play on a nice check by Bobby Lind. Kopp tried to hit Meyer. A little too far. Goes into the corner. Isaacson shoots it along the boards. Now it comes to the near side with a half a minute to go in our opening period. Now Moreland with Kylan in the middle. Moreland tried to get it to Kylan off a skate. Moreland going in the corner, gets it back to the point for Isaacson. He backhands it up into the high netting. We'll have a face-off in the Golden Bear zone. Nope, check it. They're going to bring it outside the blue line. .20 seconds to go in our opening period. 3-1 Virginia. Now Baudette clears it into neutral ice. Cotagelli tries to put it back in. Baudette will pick up the puck. Here comes Nick Baudette. And now we got a Blue Devil penalty coming on Chesser. This will be a slashing penalty. Third Blue Devil penalty of the period. And with 4 seconds to go in the period, the Golden Bears will go on the power play. Four seconds to go in our period. The shot goes right to Krybeck, and he'll cover up. And we'll do it again. Nick Baudette will do it again. Again, he took a whack at it right to the side, and then in behind, and the clock runs out in the first period. We've played one period of hockey. The Blue Devils 3, the Golden Bears 1 after the first 17 minutes.
I'm Jermaine. I'm from Milwaukee, and this is my Masabi story.
My name's Laura. I am from Virginia, Minnesota. I've been a lifelong Iron Ranger, and this is my Masabi story.
My name is Hannah. I'm from Hermantown, and this is my Masabi story.
The faculty at Masabi Range College, they really care.
I'm very impressed with the way the staff has worked with us.
Oh, I love the program. Absolutely love it. I couldn't imagine doing anything different.
Providing transportation service for the young to the old, for the able-bodied and those who are not quite so able. Arrowhead Transit. It's your ride to get you where you need to go. Call 862-0175.
Roosevelt Elementary School continues to infuse new technologies into the classroom. Hands-on project-based learning prepares students for higher-level thinking skills. Region-based education allows students to learn in their own communities.
Roosevelt Elementary School is consistently performing at the highest levels on the MCA reading and math tests. Academic achievement is of the utmost importance. Roosevelt Elementary School. Good kids getting even better.
Local television programming is now available to everyone through MasabiCommunityTV.com. From our main page, you can find all of our live sports broadcasts, simultaneously streamed over YouTube, the High School Cube, and also live on Channel 5 Public Access. Archived sporting events are also available on our website for Chisholm, Mount Iron, Virginia, and Mesabi East schools. You can also download all of these events by going to your selected event, clicking on the share icon, and then clicking on the address on the center of the screen. There, you will find your download button. Either from our webpage or from your Roku, you will also be able to watch area council meetings, school board meetings, or area concerts. From our main page, you may also view our entire community bulletin board. The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5. With the support of many fine sponsors such as these over the years, Mesabi Community Television and Locker Talk have been able to continue expanding. With announcer Bob Cohn and cameramen like Darwin Aller, Javante George, and Justin Pullman, and with support from our program manager Lindsay George, in cooperation with Virginia's public schools and the City of Virginia, we've been able to keep upgrading. Currently, we can be seen live and via tape delay on Channel 5, YouTube, and Facebook, as well as bringing you area sports this year, including UMD football, volleyball, and many area teams on My9 Sports through KBJR's Reaching Out to Our Team. Mesabi Community Television will also continue to bring you sports from Mesabi East, Mount Iron Buell, and Chisholm schools. Your mutual cooperation allows everyone to come out ahead.
And welcome back to the Bree Coupelade Arena in Virginia, the Miners Memorial Building, where after one period of hockey, the Virginia Blue Devils are on top of the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears by a score of 3-1. Our stats and our scoring, sponsored by the Arrowhead Transit at 1-800-862-0175, or check them out on the web at arrowheadtransit.com. Let's take a look at these statistics first before we show you the 4 goals in the opening period. The Golden Bears had 2 penalties in the period for 4 minutes, and the Blue Devils had 3 penalties for 6 minutes in the opening period, and the Golden Bears will have 1:56 of a power play in our second period. Cam Krybik made 10 saves in that first period out of 11 shots. Noah Shuck saw 11 shots, and he made 8 saves in the opening period. Those are the stats, again sponsored by the Arrowhead Transit at 1-800-862-0175. Let's take a look now at our scoring in the opening period. The first goal came 36 seconds in as Caleb Bialke scored his 11th goal of the season. Oakland and Zadnikar got the assist, giving the Blue Devils a 1-0 lead. Then a power play by Elliot Van Orsdale right from the side of the net. It gets in there somehow, and Meyer and Troutwine get the assist to tie it at 1-1. Then Blake Zadnikar scored for the Blue Devils. 32 seconds later, there's the shot. It beat goaltender Shuck. Bialke and Oakland with the assist. And then finally a Blue Devil power play at 5:06. It was Cade Moreland getting the goal. Bialke and Bonicato with the assist, making our score 3-1 after the first period. The scoring, the statistics, again sponsored by the Arrowhead Transit at 1-800-862-0175. We'll take an intermission timeout. We'll come back with our second period after this. Again, after the opening period, it's the Virginia Blue Devils on top of the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears by a score of 3-1.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey, Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging. Everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
Mesabi Range College is, I think, the perfect college for traditional or non-traditional students. I came here to start my nursing career. I really like being able to work with people rather than being secluded. Being able to help people, heal them, that makes a difference, wearing your heart on your sleeve. My name is Becky, and this is my Mesabi story.
So to use Arrowhead Transit, it really is that simple?
It is that simple. It's 800-862-0175. It's for you.
Hello? Yes, I need to go to Target. Yes, right now. I live at 999 9th Street South.
Well,
no time to talk. Arrowhead Transit's going to be here in 10 minutes.
Well, have a nice time.
It really is that simple. Just call, and the bus will be there to pick you up and to take you where you need to go.
crowd making their way back in as the ice has been resurfaced. Both teams should be coming back on very shortly. The officials now making their way back on. Good look at the Eveleth Gilbert fans that are in attendance tonight. Again, these teams played in December with the Golden Bears winning that game by a score of 3-1. Upcoming games for both of these teams. The Blue Devils will have 3 games remaining after tonight. Tuesday, if they play the game, because of the weather, we're not sure if they're even going to have that game played. They'll be in Hermantown on Tuesday night. Then on February 5th, they will host Proctor, close out on February the 12th at Hibbing. Eveleth Gilbert has 5 games remaining after tonight. Next Tuesday, they're at the Heritage Center against Denfeld. Then on Thursday of next week, they will be playing in Greenway. Those are the 2 upcoming games for the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears. Both teams back on the ice. Again, crowd making their way back in. We have a current temperature reading of minus 12 degrees here in the Queen City. Supposed to get down to about 28 below overnight. So all my buddies that are watching the live stream in Florida tonight, where they tell me it's only a cool 60 degrees. Well, they tell us it's going to be a wind chill of Tuesday night close to minus 60 degrees. Might have a major effect on our schools. Maybe we'll have some cancellations. I've already been told that the game next Tuesday night, Duluth Marshall at Hibbing, has been already postponed. And I'm sure there'll be a few other games that'll be postponed due to the cold weather that is forecasted for the Northland. Here we go. Eveleth Gilbert now will go from our left to right. They'll be on the power play for 1:56. Underway, Van Orsdale wins the draw. Gets it back to Troutwine. Now to Everson. Elliot Van Orsdale controls it. Troutwine again. And Everson, well, he'll go back into center ice. Now Troutwine will carry it in. Left side, a shot off the blocker of goaltender Krybick. Battling for it along the near boards. That's Van Orsdale. Comes back to the point. Van Orsdale. Here's a shot by Everson right on. Krybick clears it to the side. Everson gets it to Bodette. He has some trouble with it. Troutwine. Here's a shot by Elliot Van Orsdale. Van Orsdale again gets it back to Everson. Let's go over Rister. Hits some traffic in front, and the Blue Devils will clear it. Bears have 50 seconds remaining on this 5-on-4 advantage. Here's Everson, long pass off Van Orsdale into the Virginia end. Cotagelli gets there. He gets bumped to the boards by Cole Meyer. Now Badette tries to run it down. Tapped away from him by Bonicato. Van Orsdale controls it, gets it back to Everson. Van Orsdale, left side. Van Orsdale in the circle. Has all kinds of trouble with Bonicato. Now Meyer tries to get it back to Troutwine, and it's cleared out of play. 14 seconds remaining on Chesser's penalty. 15-18 to play here in period number 2, and now both teams will change up. This is Bielke throws it up into the crowd. Hopefully nobody got hurt. A few sections over from us. Flatley puts it into the Golden Bear end, and the Blue Devils will be back at full strength right now. Kopp gets taken down as he enters the Blue Devil zone. Bielke shoots it along the boards. Troutwine will keep it, puts a shot towards the net, deflected to the backboards. Flatley cannot control it. This is Kopp. Blue Devils try to clear it out. Troutwine just kicks it back to Kopp. And now loose puck is picked up by Oakland. Here's Oakland tipping into the Golden Bear zone, but Troutwine will get there for Eveleth Gilbert. To Everson, back to Troutwine off the boards. Everson will pick it up again. Here comes Gage Everson into the Blue Devil end. Pass towards the slot area. Loose puck now. Golden Bears Kopp will control it. Everson's shot. Nice save by Krybeck with the skate. Back to Everson again. Here's a blast. Another save. Wide open and missing a wide open shot. That time was Gavin Mackey. Bears miss another opportunity. They've got the goaltender down. And now a Golden Bear shoots Krybeck's stick away from the slot area. It's cleaned out of the zone. It'll be icing on the Blue Devils. Let's see if we got any of that action. I guess we don't have any of the replay of that action. But again, Bears putting on all kinds of pressure as we look at the Golden Bear coaching staff. And now the Blue Devil fans come into our view. But that shot right on, and Krybeck will hold on to it. 3-1 Virginia with 13:51 to go in our second period. Here's been another shot, and this time Krybeck will glove it and hold on. Blue Devils will change lines. They'll bring out the Kylan line. Kylan, Moreland, and Chesser. Bears are going with Stanisic, Shalodic, and Halliday. Well, I guess they've kind of changed up some of the line. This is Lind and Haas out there also. So Coach Terrell changing up his line. He's got Brandon Lind now with Hunter Levender and Alex Haas. Coming into the zone, this shot was just high over the top of the net, taken by Kylan. Blue Devils try to keep it in for a moment, and now it's cleared back into neutral ice. Rabonicato had some trouble as Brandon Lind gets it into the Blue Devil end. Now Haas in behind the net. He gets knocked down by Bonicato. Pair of 12s battling along the side of the net. Here's Badette's shot off the stick of Chesser. Lind lets go of a shot. Deflected to the far side. Kept in the Blue Devil end. 12:45 to go in our second period. 3-1 Virginia over Eveleth Gilbert. Shot goes right on, and Krybeck with another save. Now Moreland try to get it up to Kylan. It's intercepted. Moreland will pick it up again. Here's Moreland. Tipped away. Goes to the near boards. Now in the corner. Check that. It's coated jelly. Now Moreland tries to take a whack at. Here's Oakland's shot. He missed the corner. Van Orsdale tries to clear it out. Bialke kept it in momentarily. And now Oakland coming back for the Blue Devils. A blast and a save by Shuck. And it's cleared all the way back into the Virginia end. Coming up on 12 minutes to go in our second period. Isaacson has some trouble with Nate Tassoni. Bialke will pick up the loose puck. Comes right to the side of the net. Into center ice. Here come the Blue Devils. Bialke shot off a Golden Bear. Cleared. And now coming back. Here are the Bears. This is Josh James all by himself. Bumped off the play. Avoids a check. Puck is still loose. And the Blue Devils finally get it out. Doherty takes Tassoni into the boards. Doherty tries to clear it. It'll be kept in. And Oakland will get it out of the zone. Now the race is on. Troutwine will beat Zadnikar to it. Bobby Lind has some trouble. And it's cleared all the way back in the Blue Devil end where Doherty will grab the puck. Here come the Blue Devils. Looked like they were offside. No call at all. And Bobby Lind will clear it into neutral ice. Back in the Virginia end. Cotagelli tries to get it up to Oakland. Here come the Blue Devils once again. Oakland with under 11 to play in our second period. And it's taken away by Van Orsdale, but quickly put right back in the Golden Bear end. Drake tried to center it. Loose puck is grabbed by Bialke towards the slot area. And finally, Kohlmeyer will get it out for Eveleth Gilbert. 10:40 to play, second period. 3-1, Virginia over Eveleth Gilbert. This is a key Section 7 game. Puck now is intercepted and a shot taken and a save by Shuck, the Golden Bear netminder. Drake in behind battles for the puck, and finally Bryce Kopp tries to get it out. It'll be kept in by the Blue Devils. This is Wagner in behind them. Try to center it, and Scherf with a great shot from the side. Shuck with the save for the Golden Bears. We'll watch on the replay. A turnover in the Golden Bear end, and Scherf with a shot from the side. Shuck comes up with a big save. Now the puck is put in behind where it's grabbed by Moreland. Shot from Bonacato was just wide. In behind, Kylan will grab the puck. Kylan right to the slot area. Moreland tries to tee it up and a save. Well, I guess it may have been off a Golden Bear in front. Bears will finally clear it out. Puck is loose. And now Tommy Schladik will run it down for Eveleth Gilbert. Schladik left side. Schladik trying to pass through the slot. Where is the puck? Side of the net. Puck is still loose, and now it's picked up. And here come the Blue Devils back. This is Cotagelli. Odd man rush for the Blue Devils. We got a Golden Bear penalty coming as the puck gets deflected up into the high netting. And Virginia's going to go on the power play once again as the Bears have picked up their third penalty of the night. Waiting for the call to be made. Which Golden Bear is coming? Penalty was called on Cody Stanisic. There he is. Third penalty for the Golden Bears. Each team now with 3 penalties in the game. Power play for the Blue Devils. Here is Moreland. And Shuck with the blocker save. Cleared into center ice. Blue Devils will regroup on the man advantage. Golden Bears, Blue Devil hockey on this Saturday night. Troutwine took a whack at it. It's picked up by Josh James, and he clears it. Virginia will have to regroup in their own end, set up this power play as Elliot Van Orsdale on the penalty kill for the Bears. Moreland controls the puck. Cross ice off Kylan. Troutwine will clear it once again. Kryvik shoots it along the backboards. Again, Van Orsdale in on the penalty kill for Eveleth Gilbert. He's got the only Golden Bear goal so far tonight. He'll punch it in once again. Now a pair of 17s battling for the puck. Cotagelli into the Eveleth Gilbert zone. Power play for another 55 seconds. Moreland tried to tee it up. It's intercepted. And here comes Josh James back. His shot and a save by goaltender Kryvik. And Orsdale will clear it out, and the Bears will try to run some more of this time. Shot goes right on, and goaltender with the save. Now Bailey Bonacato, cross-ice pass goes to Bialke, and offside Virginia. And we'll have a face-off just outside. We've got 28 seconds to go on this power play. Again, junior varsity game went to Virginia. They scored with 9 seconds remaining to beat Eveleth Gilbert 4-3. A very exciting junior varsity game. Chesser will put it in. Troutwine will shoot it along the boards. We'll go all the way back into the Virginia end where Kryvik will drop it off for Doherty. And the Virginia power play comes to an end. Both teams now skating 5 aside. Isaacson will get it to Doherty back in their own end into center ice off Chesser. And now here come the Bears. Here comes Bryce Kopp into the zone. Bryce Kopp will leave it for Kohlmeyer. Back to Kopp in the corner. He could not control it. Doherty will pick up the puck for the Blue Devils. Off the boards, try to get it to Oakland. Chesser will clear it the length of the ice, and this will be a Virginia icing, and we're going to take a break with 6:57 to go in our period. 3-1 Virginia over Eveleth Gilbert on this Saturday night.
Providing transportation service for the young to the old, for the able-bodied and those who are not quite so able. Arrowhead Transit. It's your ride to get you where you need to go. Call 800-862-0175.
Back to action. Bears putting some pressure on here in our final 6.5 minutes of the second period. Neither team has put one in yet in this period. We had 4 goals in the opening period. Now Krybeck will just give it to Bonacato, to Wagner. Scherf, he could not control it. Fired in the Blue Devil end. And now we've got another icing called on the Blue Devils. We'll bring it all the way back into the Virginia end. Oh, I want to send out a shout tonight. Friend watching in New Jersey, Kerry Thomas, a Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bear, watching tonight's action, cheering on the Golden Bears from New Jersey. Sure, it's cold there, just like it is here in northeastern Minnesota. Maybe not quite as cold as what we have and what we're going to have over the next few days. Josh James centered pass, intercepted by Bailey Bonacato. Now Cade Moreland will pick up the puck. Here comes Cade Moreland for the Blue Devils. He'll get it up to Kylan. Zach Kylan right in front, and goaltender Shuck with the save. .5:48 to go in our second period. Golden Bears on Tuesday go to the Heritage Center to take on Denfeld. Virginia will go to Hermantown on Tuesday night. And again, that's depending on the weather. Again, the forecast calls for very, very critical wind chill conditions. Almost 60 below is what I've heard. Here's Josh James trying to control it, and the Blue Devils get it out. And Moreland coming back with Kylan and Chesser. Here's Moreland's shot over the top of the net. Rings around the boards. Doherty will keep it in for the Blue Devils. And now Badette will grab the puck for the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears. Here comes Nick Badette, left side, centering pass. It's tipped back to the side, and now Moreland will pick up the puck for the Blue Devils. Moreland by himself. Chesser now trails the play. Tassoni try to come out with it. Here's Badette getting it up to Van Orsdale off his skate. Blue Devils almost got caught with too many men on the ice. Players coming in and out as that puck got towards that Blue Devil bench area. Now Van Orsdale in his own end to center ice. The leading scorer for the Golden Bears this year. He gets hit by Josh Doherty, goes down. Flatley gets it out of the zone, and now here comes Zadnikar. Gives it to Bialke, his shot, and it's deflected up in. And we've got a whistle. And with 4:26 to go in our period, we'll have a face-off in the Golden Bear zone. Haven't heard yet from my friends from Florida that are watching tonight, where it's only 60 degrees. 4:20 to play in period number 2. Blue Devils with a 3-1 lead over the Golden Bears. Cotagelli will keep it in deep, centering pass. Nobody there, comes back to the point. Bonacato to the slot area. That was Zadnikar. Now Bonacato again. Cross ice, walking in. That was Oakland. And Shuck with the save. Shuck was in the nets when the Blue Devils and Bears played in December at the Hippodrome. Shuck is 5-1 on the season. He's got a 2.15 goals against, 92% save average. Exactly 4 minutes to play in the second period. Puck to the side of the net. Now it's into the corner. Troutwine will pick it up the boards. Blue Devils will keep it in. And now it's intercepted, and here comes Brandon Lindback. Gets pounded into the boards. Bonacato in behind the net. That was Haas on him. Be kept in, and it's to the near boards where Troutwine try to keep it in, and Oakland gets it out. Back into neutral ice, where it's put back into the Virginia end with 3:25 to go in the period. Right near the blue line where Troutwine will control it for the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears. He dumps it in deep. Troutwine after it. Centering pass, nobody there. Put to the near boards. And now here come the Blue Devils. Here comes Bialke. Bialke shot right on, and Shuck with a save. Watch on this replay. Here comes Caleb Bialke. Not sure why the Blue Devil fans wanted a call there. Bialke went in and hit the goaltender's skate. Went down. Van Orsdale puts it in. Elliott will control the corner right to the slot area and then through the crease. Nobody there. Along the near boards, Blue Devils trying to get it out. They do. Back towards the scorer's area. Now a shot goes right on and Krybeck will glove it. He'll drop it off for Kotajelli with 2.5 minutes to play in our second period. Drake, he tried to hit Scherf. Says Badette coming back. Van Orsdale back to Badette. Badette trying to control it, and the Blue Devils just trying to get the puck out. Rings around the boards. Van Orsdale centering the pass, try to hit James. Everson will keep it in, and now the Blue Devils will get it. Here comes Kotajelli, gets taken away, and Tassoni will put it in, and we'll have an icing. Let's take a break with 1:55 to go in our period. This is high school hockey on this Saturday night from the Brie Cupoletti Arena.
I'm in carpentry. We do a lot of woodworking. Right now we're actually building a couple houses. I like the atmosphere, like everybody around here, all the faculty, they really like to help out. My instructor, Leo Lucas, he's been in the field for at least 30 years or so. My goal with carpentry is to work for a larger company down in the cities. My name is Tyler Kemp, and this is my Masabi story.
Blue Devils control it. Here's Moreland, right side and behind for Kylan. Try to get it back to Moreland. It's taken away by Kopp. Here comes Bryce Kopp into neutral ice where Isaacson took a whack at it. Cole Myers shoots it in deep for the Golden Bears. Coming up on our final minute of the second period, Myers shoots it, and goaltender Krybeck will cover up with 59.5 seconds to go here in our second period. 3-1 Virginia, and now both teams will make complete line changes. Van Orsdale wins the draw, comes back to Bodette. Now Van Orsdale. Kept in by Everson. This is Bodette. Takes it into the corner. 45 seconds ago in our period, in behind the net. Tassoni. Off the boards. Everson a blast. Krybeck clears it to the far side. Here's Bodette getting a little closer in. Now Tassoni will control with a half a minute to go in our period. Tassoni gets bumped off the play, and Oakland into neutral ice, puts it into the Golden Bear end where Shuck will just clear it back out of the zone. Here's Van Orsdale, but now Kotajelli will control it for the Blue Devils. Juan Orsdale comes in, 12 seconds to go in our period, gets it back to the point. Here is Badet, let go of his shot. Deflected to the backboards with 6 seconds to go in our period. Badet again gives it to James into the corner. 1 second to go and our period runs out. We've played 2. It's Virginia 3, Eveleth Gilbert 1 after the second period.
I'm Jermaine, I'm from Milwaukee, and this is my Masabi story.
My name's Laura. I am from Virginia, Minnesota. I've been a lifelong Iron Ranger, and this is my Masabi story.
My name is Hannah. I'm from Hermantown, and this is my Masabi story.
The faculty at Masabi Range College, they really care.
I'm very impressed with the way the staff has worked with us.
Oh, I love the program. Absolutely love it. I couldn't imagine doing anything different.
Providing transportation service for the young to the old, for the able-bodied and those who are not quite so able. Arrowhead Transit. It's your ride to get you where you need to go. Call 800-862-0175.
Roosevelt Elementary School continues to infuse new technologies into the classroom. Hands-on project-based learning prepares students for higher-level thinking skills. Region-based education allows students to learn in their own communities.
Roosevelt Elementary School is consistently performing at the highest levels on the MCA reading and math tests. Academic achievement is of the utmost importance. Roosevelt Elementary School. Good kids getting even better.
Local television programming is now available to everyone through MasabiCommunityTV.com. From our main page, you can find all of our live sports broadcasts, simultaneously streamed over YouTube, the High School Cube, and also live on Channel 5 Public Access. Archived sporting events are also available on our website for Chisholm, Mount Iron, Virginia, and Masabi East schools. You can also download all of these events by going to your selected event, clicking on the share icon, and then clicking on the address on the center of the screen. There, you will find your download button. Either from our webpage or from your Roku, you will also be able to watch area council meetings, school board meetings, or area concerts. From our main page, you may also view our entire community bulletin board. The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5. With the support of many fine sponsors such as these over the years, Mesabi Community Television and Locker Talk have been able to continue expanding. With announcer Bob Cohn and cameramen like Darwin Aller, Javante George, and Justin Pullman, and with support from our program manager Lindsay George, in cooperation with Virginia's public schools and the City of Virginia, we've been able to keep upgrading. Currently, we can be seen live and via tape delay on Channel 5, YouTube, and Facebook, as well as bringing you area sports this year, including UMD football, volleyball, and many area teams on My9 Sports through KBJR's reaching out to our team. Mesabi Community Television will also continue to bring you sports from Mesabi East, Mountain Iron Buell, and Chisholm schools. Your mutual cooperation allows everyone to come out ahead.
And welcome back to the Bree Coupland Arena, the Miners Memorial Building in Virginia. We've played 34 minutes of hockey, and we have a 3-1 score, the Virginia Blue Devils over the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears. The stats and the scoring sponsored by the Arrowhead Transit at 1-800-862-0175. Let's take a look first at the stats, and then we'll show you the 4 goals again from the opening period. Each team now has 3 penalties for 6 minutes in tonight's hockey game. Saves, Cam Krybick has 10 in the first and 12 in the second, so he has stopped 23, or he's faced 23 shots and has made 22 saves. Noah Shuck, the goaltender for Eveleth Gilbert, has faced 21 shots and has made 18 saves, 8 in the first and 10 in the second. Those are the stat part of our Arrowhead Transit intermission show. Let's take a look now at the goals again in the opening period. 36 seconds in, Caleb Bialke scores his 11th goal of the season. There's a nice pass, and Bialke scores. Oakland and Zadnikar get the assist. Then a power play for the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears from the side of the net. Elliot Van Orsdale gets the goal. It was Meyer and Troutwine getting the assist. Then it was Blake Zadnikar scoring for Virginia. Beats goaltender Shuck, Bialke and Oakland with assist, and then a power play at 5:06, Moreland scoring for the Blue Devils. Right there is the goal. Bialke and Bonacato on the assist, making the score 3-1. Again, the scoring and also the stats are sponsored by the Arrowhead Transit, arrowheadtransit.com, or give them a call at 1-800-862-0175. We'll take a timeout. The ice is being resurfaced. They still have chuck-a-puck, and then we'll have the third period. It's going to be a dandy of a third period as the Blue Devils and Golden Bears battled to a scoreless second period after Virginia outscored Eveleth Gilbert 3-1 in our opening period. Again, our score is 3-1 Virginia, and we'll have more hockey coming up shortly.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey, Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging. Everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
Mesabi Range College is, I think, the perfect college for traditional or non-traditional students. I came here to start my nursing career. I really like being able to work with people rather than being secluded. Being able to help people, heal them, that makes a difference, wearing your heart on your sleeve. My name is Becky, and this is my Mesabi story.
So to use Arrowhead Transit, it really is that simple?
It is that simple. It's 800-862-0175. It's for you.
Hello? Yes, I need to go to Target. Yes, right now. I live at 999 9th Street South.
Well,
No time to talk. Arrowhead Transit's going to be here in 10 minutes.
Well, have a nice time.
It really is that simple. Just call, and the bus will be there to pick you up and to take you where you need to go.
I decided to come to Mesabi because you get that one-on-one experience with your instructors, and I'll leave Mesabi with literally zero debt. And for what I'm going into, I just thought it was the smartest decision, and then I could also continue playing the sport I love, baseball. Definitely the fact that I could play baseball here helped a lot with meeting people and met a ton of cool kids, so I have no regrets. It's been a great decision. My name's Cody, and this is my Mesabi story.
And welcome back to the Coupolette Arena, the Miners Memorial Building, as they just had chuck a puck, and now people are out on the ice trying to pick up all the pucks. Ice has been resurfaced, and the teams will be back on the ice very, very shortly. Again, some of the scores in hockey this afternoon. It was Thief River Falls beating Hibbing by a score of 1-0. Thief River Falls, the number 4 ranked team in Class A hockey, so the Blue Jackets, after they came off that Eveleth Gilbert overtime victory over Eveleth Gilbert on Thursday night. Last night they got beat up by World 7-0, but they came back today and lost only 1-0. Cloquet-Esco Carleton 5, Bemidji did not score. It was Hill Murray 4-1 over Grand Rapids this afternoon. Duluth Denfeld and Warroad skated to a 3-3 overtime tie. In basketball action last night, it was Duluth Marshall over Cherry 90-40. Chisholm beat Big Fork 90-64. Esco over Cromwell 54-46. Ely knocked off Duluth Denfeld 52-43. It was Northwoods, the number 6 ranked team in Class A basketball, 104, Eveleth Gilbert 51. Greenway 60, Nashua Keewatin 59. And the Virginia Blue Devils got a hard-fought 78-65 victory at Aurora last night against the Mesabi's Giants. Next week for the Blue Devils, they will play on Tuesday night. One game next week. Tuesday night, they are scheduled to play at Hermantown. While the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears next week will have 2 road games. Tuesday night, they're scheduled to play at the Heritage Center against Duluth Denfeld. And then on Thursday night, they'll take on Greenway of Coleraine over in Coleraine. Both teams back on the ice. Both teams are ready to start this final period. It should be an exciting third period. 17 minutes of hockey remaining in tonight's action here at the Brie Coupolette Arena. Hope you're enjoying our telecast live on Mediacom Channel 5 and also on our live stream at MasabiCommunityTV.com. Always a pleasure bringing high school sports with the entire Masabi Community TV production and technical crew. Blue Devils will go from our left to right. Golden Bears from west to east, and we are underway with the final period. The puck comes right in on goaltender Krabby. Oh boy, bad play. Oh, I guess the whistle had blown. Man, tell ya, it caught this announcer. It was a faulty face-off. So we'll do it again. Here we go. Now we're underway. I thought Gavin Mackey there was going to have a easy play for the Bears. Now coming in is Coda Jelly. Pass right out in front, deflected by Oakland just wide. Mackey will pick up the puck off Golden Bear. Loose puck. This is Zadnikar shot right on, and a save by Shuck. Bears with a turnover in their end. And Shuck has to come up big with the save as the crowd continues to make their way in after the second period intermission. Biggest crowd by far of the year here at the Coop. Here's a blast, was just wide. He'll be kept in by Bonicato. He'll take it into the corner. Now Troutwine will take it away. He'll give it to Van Orsdale. He lost control of it. Troutwine again. And Bonicato will backhand it in for the Blue Devils. Troutwine off the boards. Kept in again by Bonicato. Now Everson tries to control it. The puck comes loose. Right near the blue line. It's put in deep once again. Bielke will go after it for the Blue Devils. Centering. Off a skate back into that corner. Bears again having some trouble. Now it's cleared all the way in, and Krybick will just steer it away as Tassoni coming in after the puck. Blue Devils turn it over in their own end. Here is Van Orsdale. His shot. Blocker saved by goaltender Krybick. And now here come the Blue Devils. Here comes Oakland back. Tipped away. Tries to get it to Bielke. Now Ty Mason, one of the 5D that Coach Terrell is playing, gets it right to the slot here. Backhand save made by Krybick. Another shot, another save by Krybick. .15-10 to play in our hockey game. 3-1 Virginia over Eveleth Gilbert. Shot along the backboards. Long pass, they try to hit Moreland. Now Moreland will kick it into the zone. Moreland try to get it to Kylan. Zach gets knocked down off the play. Kylan gets back up, back to Moreland. And Shuck with a big save on Moreland's shot. Now here come the Bears back. Here's Haas. Oh, he just gets taken into the backboards, and Haas is down. Some pushing and shoving. And let's see if we've got that one by chance. Trainer comes out. Let's see if we got this play. Here it is. Yeah, that's probably going to end up in some time in the penalty box. We'll see. Officials are talking right now in center ice. Alex Haas is the injured player. The captains of the Bears are around one of the officials right now. They're trying to figure out so far nothing's been put up on the board. 3-1 is our score. That was the score after the first 17 minutes. No scoring in the second period. Now one of the officials explained it to Coach Vinceth. And now the official will go over and talk with Coach Terrell. Haas is going to the locker room. It looks like he's got an arm problem. See it once again. It's going to be called interference. So the Blue Devils pick up their fourth penalty of the game. It'll be a power play for Eveleth Gilbert. Josh Doherty goes off for interference. Back to Everson. Let's go with a shot. Krybik sees it all the way. Krybik coming into the game, 3.18 goals against and 90% save percentage. Cam has had a big year for the Blue Devils. Does Everson a shot, and again Krybik with the glove. We'll hold on to it and get a face-off with 14:19 to play. Good look at goaltender Krybik. Troutwine cannot get there to keep it in. Bears have to go back in their own end and reset. This is Everson. Too far for Van Orsdale, but Badette will control it. Now to Van Orsdale, back to Badette, and it's just tipped away. Here's Everson off a skate. Moreland clears it out of the zone. Now Troutwine gets it up to Meyer. Here's Cole Meyer's shot was just wide, rings around the boards. Troutwine will keep it in for the Bears, and it's cleared out by Moreland. 55 seconds to go on the power play for Eveleth Gilbert. Nick Badette into the attacking zone. Gets it over to Everson, to the slot area, deflected, up and out of play. And we'll have another face-off. In the Virginia end with 13:22 to go. 40 seconds on the Golden Bear power play. Gavin Mackey will take the draw against Ryan Scherf. Scherf wins the draw, goes into the corner. Now Mackey will pick up the puck for the Bears. Gets it back to Everson. He'll go over wrister, deflected in front. And Krybik with a save. Now Troutwine's shot was just wide. Oh, good chance for the Bears there. It's deflected. Now Mackey picks it up. On the backhand was wide of the mark. In the corner, Kopp gets it back to the point. Troutwine back to Kopp. Tries to get it to Everson. Here's Everson walking in. Oh, it hit the pipe. Puck is loose. Kopp takes a whack at it. Here's a shot. Goaltender's down. Now James gets it back. Troutwine, let's go over wrister. It's wide of the mark. Both teams now skating 5 aside. We'll try to get that replay if we get a chance. I think it may have hit the pipe the way the puck came out. Now Everson. Puck is loose. It's cleared, but not out. Troutwine will keep it in. To the slot area. Now Doherty, or check that, Flatley picks up the puck. Flatley skating in behind the net. 12:20 to play. Flatley clears it, but not out of the zone. Everson tried to get it to Gavin Mackey. Rings around the boards. James to Kopp. Kopp gets it back to Troutwine. Right on, save made by goaltender Krybik. 12 minutes to go. Bears continue to put pressure on. Blue Devils have to just get the puck out of the zone, and they finally will get it out and neutralize. Here comes Bielke on his backhand. Bielke goes in. Oh, saved by Schuck. Let's see if we got action-to-action highlights there. First on the Virginia end and then on the Eveleth end. Let's see what we have in the truck. Looks like we're first going to get the Golden Bears. There, it was off the pipe. Back into action. This is Tommy Shalotic trying to carry it in. He could not control it. We got laid offside. Here come the Blue Devils back. Here is Oakland. Stops in the left corner. Puts it in behind the net. to the side of the net. The puck right out front. Oh, save! And another save by goaltender Shuck. Two big saves by Shuck. Caleb Bialke had a great chance there, and Shuck comes up big. Let's see if we have anything with those replays. .27 to play in our hockey game. Officials again talking. Guess they're not going to have any penalties called. Just going to play on here. 3-1 Virginia over Eveleth Gilbert. Here comes James with the puck into neutral ice. He'll put it in to Sony in after it. Bears do not get that to click. Now Badette in neutral ice. Here comes Nick Badette in the zone. He tried to wind up. Has some trouble by one of the Blue Devils tipping it around. And oh, we've got a penalty. We've got a hooking penalty coming. Looks like it's going to be Bialke of the Blue Devils. And the Golden Bears are going to go on their second power play of the period. Again, the Bears at 24% on the power play. Virginia on the penalty kill is at 80%. Big, big chance right now for the Golden Bears. Puck is kept in by Everson. Now Badette gives it to Van Orsdale. Back to Badette. Nick Badette. Centering pass right in front. The puck was loose. And it was shot over the top of the net. Boy, that was Cole Meyer who had a good chance at the side. Here's Meyer again. Blue Devils will clear it. Here comes Kylan into the zone. Short-handed situation for the Blue Devils. Puck is still loose. And now finally Everson will give it to Troutwine. Up to Cole Meyer. Here come the Bears on the power play. 10:15 to play in our hockey game. Virginia leads 3-1. Now Badette in the corner. Gets it to Troutwine. His wrister. Oh, big save by goaltender Krybeck. Now Van Orsdale comes in. Hits some traffic in front. Meyer, centering pass right out front. Badette backhand. Puck is still loose. Badette again. And I think Krybeck got a couple saves on that one. Van Orsdale gets knocked down. Whistle blows. And it's going to be just a frozen puck. See on the replay. Face off just outside the Virginia blue line with 9:47 to play. 40 seconds on the power play for the Bears. Blue Devils will clear it out. Troutwine will give it to Everson. Comes back to Will Troutwine into the Blue Devil, and a shot that hit a Blue Devil goes to the backboards. Now James will get it back to Everson. His shot was deflected up into the high netting. Bears will have a 5-on-4 for 12 seconds. 9:16 to play. Comes back to Mason. A shot deflected in front. Mackey tries to control it. Now Chesser will pick it up and he'll just fire it out. It goes right on Both teams now with 9 minutes to play are skating 5 aside. Kopp takes a check. Badette controls the loose puck. It's intercepted by Flatley. Badette now tries to control it. It goes all the way back into the Golden Bear zone, and we're going to have an icing. We're going to take a break. 8:43 to play. It's 3-1 Virginia.
Providing transportation service for the young to the old, for the able-bodied and those who are not quite so able. Arrowhead Transit. It's your ride to get you where you need to go. Call 800-862-0175.
As we come back to action, the puck gets brought into the Golden Bear zone, cleared out, and quickly put right back in. 3-1 Virginia over Eveleth Gilbert on this Saturday night. Bobby Lynn brought it into the zone. Now Brandon Lynn tries to control it. Pass comes up to Moreland. Cade by himself. Now here comes Scherf down the right side. Long pass, and the Bears will get it in. That was Cody Stanisic. Again, Stanisic will put it in. The Bears forwards head to the bench on a line change. Puck comes to the side of the net. And now Chester will pick it up. Long pass up to Moreland. Moreland by himself against Bobby Lynn. And Lynn will win that battle. Moreland goes down, quickly gets back up into the corner. They're battling in that corner. Moreland will get it now to Kylan, but quickly it was taken away by Van Orsdale. Bobby Lynn. He gets bumped again into that corner. Kylan backhands a pass. Nobody there, and it's cleared. Back into the Virginia end. Where Cotagelli off the boards. Moreland just tips it into the zone. Everson will shoot it along the boards. Gets it up to Josh James. Here come the Bears. James into the zone. James splits the defense. And Krybick will clear it away from the slot area. It'll be kept in, though. And here come the Blue Devils finally getting it out as Kylan will just rifle it over into the Eveleth team bench. Boy, they were ducking over on that side. 6:46 to play. Last goal came at 5:06 of the opening period. So that's about 39 minutes of no scoring. Here's a pass. They try to get it up to Zadnikar, the Blue Devils. And it's quickly the Bears on the turnover coming back. Here is Kopp. Isaacson gets it in neutral ice. Oakland off the boards. Now he takes it back in his own end. Here's Kopp again. Mackey's in front. Kopp now circling. Kopp still with the puck. Still has the puck. A shot. Hit the side of the net. Kopp again gets the puck. Gets it back to the point. Mason puts it in. And now the Blue Devils, Isaacson will get it into center ice. Gets it up to Zadnikar, Blake Zadnikar, but Will Troutwine now comes away with the puck for the Bears. And Bielke will put it in deep with 5:45 to go. Long pass, they try to hit Halliday. And now coming back is Bielke, splits the defense, and it's tipped away from Bielke. Puck is right in front of the Blue Devil fan section. And here come the Bears back. This is Cole Meyer. But Bonacato will shoot along for Cotagelli. 5:20 to play. 3-1 Virginia over Eveleth Gilbert. Now we got a Virginia penalty coming, and the Bears are going to go on the power play once again. .506 to go, and the Bears will go on the power play for the third time in this period. And you just can't give a team like this that many opportunities. Eventually, the Bears are going to get one if you give them this many opportunities playing shorthanded. Troutwine's shot goes to the back wall. Now Van Orsdale. Pass to Meyer. Puck is loose. We got a Golden Bear penalty coming. And now they'll even up as Nick Badette goes off. And the teams will be skating 4 aside with 4:53 to go. This is Kylan in the corner. And it's taken away by Van Orsdale. Here comes the leading scorer for the Bears. It gets knocked into the Virginia end. Puck is loose in that corner. It's picked up by Bailey Bonicato. This is Moreland. Cross ice for Bonicato. Going right in, a shot, and Shuck got a piece of it. Now it's deflected. Here comes Van Orsdale by himself. Van Orsdale, nice move, and just could not control the puck. Puck goes to the far side where Troutwine will keep it in for Eveleth Gilbert. Gives it to Van Orsdale. Again, he tried to go between the legs. And Moreland got enough of it just to deflect it away. 4 minutes to play at our hockey game. Teams are skating 4 aside. Cotagelli into the corner. Takes it in behind the net. Right to the slot, off a skate. This is James trying to control it. Oakland now takes it away. In behind the net. Troutwine try to get it to James. Troutwine again controls the puck. Here's a loose puck. A shot. Oh! Hit off the pipe by Moreland. We're going to watch that one on replay. Everyone up here says it went in. We're going to watch that one. No light went on at all. We'll have to put that one on super slow motion when we get a chance. Blue Devils with just over 3 minutes to play. Coming into the zone was Flatley. Blue Devils at full strength for Bears. Will have their 5th man back in just a couple seconds. Here comes Bialke back. Bialke shot off a blocker in front of Lynn. Here's another shot off the side of the net. Both teams now skating at 5 aside. 2:45 to play in our hockey game. Bialke in behind the net tries to control it. Right to the slot area. The puck is loose. Still loose. And now Van Orsdale picks it up. He'll get it up. Coming in is James. He goes down. We've got a penalty coming on the Blue Devils. James goes down. Well, let's go back and let's see if we can see the Blue Devils shot first. And then we'll show the penalty. Josh Doherty will go off for tripping. Here's that shot again for the Blue Devils. Let's see if we can slow this one down. Moreland. Nope, that was off the pipe. That was not in, off the pipe. Fourth Virginia penalty of the period with 2:27 to go. Power play for the Bears with 2:27 to play, and Virginia leads 3-1. We'll watch that Golden Bear net to see when they'll pull the goaltender. Bear fans are all standing. Troutwine's shot was deflected up into the upper netting. We like it when the shot gets deflected up on that end where we've got netting. Van Orsdale will take the draw against Kylan. Van Orsdale wins the draw. Tipped just wide by Van Orsdale. We're watching that Eveleth Golden Bear net. Van Orsdale again. Side of the net. Van Orsdale comes back to the point. Troutwine. Here's Everson's shot. Save made by Krybeck. Van Orsdale right out in front of Badette. And it's cleared away. And it's cleared out. 90 seconds to go on the man advantage. Just under 2 minutes to play. Now Van Orsdale will give it to Troutwine. Will Troutwine, the junior. His shot right on Krybeck, right out in front. And Bonacato cleared away from the slot. Now Troutwine towards the slot again. And the Blue Devils will clear it. The net is open. Bears now with 6 skaters. 6-4 with 90 seconds to go in our game. A minute remaining on this man advantage. Van Orsdale. Puck is deflected away. It's loose in the Bears' end. They cannot get things going, and now they do. Here comes Cole Meyer in center ice. He'll put it into the Blue Devil end. Again, that Golden Bear net is open. They're skating 6 against 5, and it's dumped once again. Back in the Bear end. Coming up on our final minute. Comes up to Cole Meyer. Tipped away. Meyer will bring it in. Offside Bears. 58.5 seconds to go. 32 seconds on this man advantage. Face off just outside the Virginia blue line. Again, the Blue Devils cleared out of the zone. Troutwine gets it up to Kopp. And Virginia again will clear it out. Here's a shot. Goal! Moreland scores an empty netter. Moreland gets an open netter. And the Blue Devils lead 4-1 with 47.8 seconds remaining. And 21 seconds on the power play for the Bears. Puck gets dumped into the Golden Bear end. Now, Badette will control it. He'll regain control of the puck. Both teams now are skating 5 aside as the puck gets flipped up into the crowd once again. Blue Devils will go to 8-13-1. The Bears are going to fall to 12-7-1. Here's a shot by Meyer, saved by Krybeck. And now the Blue Devils, it comes up to Cole Raymond. He gets knocked down. Here's a shot taken by Grant Bonacato. .9 seconds to go. Another shot taken by Bonacato goes to the far boards. This is Badette, and the clock is going to run out. And our final score, 4-1 Virginia over the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll run down all the scoring and the statistics in tonight's hockey game.
So to use Arrowhead Transit, it really is that simple?
It is that simple. It's 800-862-0175. It's for you.
Hello? Yes, I need to go to Target. Yes, right now. I live at 999 9th Street South.
Well,
No time to talk. Arrowhead Transit's going to be here in 10 minutes.
Well, have a nice time.
It really is that simple. Just call, and the bus will be there to pick you up and to take you where you need to go.
Well, the crowd making their way out of the Couplet Arena. They saw a very entertaining hockey game tonight with the Virginia Blue Devils coming away with a 4-1 victory over the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears. Here's your final statistics. The Bears had 4 penalties for 8 minutes, and the Blue Devils finished with 7 penalties and 14 minutes. Cam Krybik in the Blue Devil net had 36 saves tonight, 10, 12, and 14. And for Noah Shuck, he had 8, 10, and 8. He finished with 26 saves in the hockey game. Let's take a look now at the scoring. The 5 goals tonight. The first goal came 36 seconds in, where Caleb Bialke scored. Okay, that was the second goal. That was Van Orsdale scoring the goal. Let's see what we got here now. This is our third goal. This is Blake Zadnikar giving the Blue Devils a 2-1 lead. And now a power play. Here's Moreland scoring his first of 2 goals tonight. There's Moreland on the rebound, making it 3-1 after 1. We're going to show that first goal again. Here is Caleb Bialke scoring the first goal tonight. And then the final goal of the night, it was an empty netter. That was Cade Moreland scoring his 11th goal of the season, making our final score 4-1. So with the victory, the Blue Devils now go to 8-13-1. They'll travel to Hermantown on Tuesday night, while the Bears fall to 12-7-1, and they will travel to Denville to the Heritage Center on Tuesday night. Well, that'll do it from the Brie Couplet Arena. Hope you enjoyed our telecast tonight. It was a lot of fun bringing all the action to you. For our cameras tonight, our main camera is Darwin Aller. On our 2 side cameras, Justin Pullman on one camera and Javonte George on our end camera. Terry Hardica down in the truck. I'm Bob Cohn with the play-by-play. Once again, our final score tonight, it was the Virginia Blue Devils 4 and the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears 1. Good night, everyone. Boards into center ice. Now the puck comes into the Blue Devils zone. They battle for it, and it goes in deep. But they were down front. Oh, what a save. Oh, boy, the Blue Devils got really careless in their own, and Moyer almost made Virginia. Almost cost the Blue Devil one. Senior with a big save for the Blue Devils. Here they come attacking once again. This is Hallett, gets it into the Virginia end. Try to hit Strife. And now it's clear. Here come the Blue Devils. This is Jack Supitz coming in. Supitz is shot and a save by goaltender Orchard. Oh, a great chance by number 11 of the Blue Devils.